Ladies and gents and the rest. Well, Malfurion came out yesterday, so guess what's going to happen on Friday, right? That it's going to be the deck with Malfurion because everybody's playing Malfurion, and if you don't play Malfurion, you're just going to die because Malfurion is extremely overpowered, aka broken and bugged. Bugged in a good way, like it makes bugs make him more powerful. So obviously it's going to be a Malfurion's deck. I'm going to show you all the little things that you need to understand, and then you're just going to go and shit on everybody. Um, Malfurion himself. I assume you all know his abilities, right? As soon as if Malfurion is on the battlefield, if you have 30% HP and you are an alliance or Cenarian unit, you're going to be healed to pretty much full. And every time you hit 30% HP, you're going to be healed again and again and again, and a shitload of heal as long as Malfurion is alive. Okay, so we are going to use Germinate Talent. You can go with this, but I prefer to use Malfurion all the time because he throws extra protection on things like tanks and towers and cores, and he hits really hard and he tanks really well. So Malfurion is a really good unit on his own. That's why we don't need this asleep talent, and the poison is trash. Obviously, that's why we're using Germinate. Ancient of War, we need Ancient of War for one purpose, to, like, the only thing we are afraid of is Polymorph. And Ancient of War, like, we don't care about being deep breath because, like, none of our units are going to die except maybe Griffon, but it's no big deal if you lose. If he spends 4 gold and only kills Griffon, man, you can bandits. So again, Ancient of War to move spells away from us. That's the most important thing. And obviously, so we don't get distracted by QBs and shit like that, right? Bandits to get gold and cycle. As you can see, like, the deck is really good because we have 1 slot for Cenarian and 1 slot for Alliance, which is, I mean, really good. Everybody's going to be with the slot bonuses. Harvest Golem is the best tank in the game, period. Plus, because it's an Alliance unit, it's affected by Malfurion's heal. And also, it's a tank, so Malfurion will drop extra seeds on it from time to time, right? Extra seeds is 5 auto attacks that, do not do any damage. 5 auto attacks are 5 auto attacks, right? You know what I'm saying? For free. It's in a pay-to-win game. It's a huge deal, eh? So, yeah. Griffon, we're going to use it to cycle and to take towers solo because you can heal it. It's affected by Malfurion again, and it can solo kill tower if it's not taken care of. So Griffon is the best unit for it. Shaman. Now let's actually talk about Huntress first, and then we'll talk about Shaman. Huntress is the key damage dealer because Huntress is the only unit that can hit everybody who is at the back. Because when you're going to be playing against Malfurions a lot, and you need to hit their backline, which is Malfurion himself, other Huntress. Some people play with Witch Doctors, and Huntress is the only unit that can do it. On top of that, Huntress is an Alliance unit, so it's affected by Malfurion's heal as well. The talents, you can go either Shadow Meld or Elven Might. Both of them perform really well. I don't really see any difference, but I just like to use this one for some reason because it does a bit more damage. And sometimes you play against Banshees, and if Banshee, from the calculations of from my stream, if the Banshee is level 9 and your Huntress is level 10, you're going to one-shot the Banshee if you're using this talent. But if you use this talent, you don't have any extra bonus damage while you are off stealth, right? So again, it's a personal preference. You can take either. It works really well. So Huntress is going to be our key unit. I'm going to show you what to do with that. Shaman. We're not using Healing Totem because we don't give a shit about healing our core. We're using Healing Totem for armored trait. And our goal in the game is to apply armored trait to the Huntress. Not to somebody else, to Huntress. And I will show you why we have to do it. Because the Huntress is the one that has to survive. Huntress will be healed to full when it's on low HP because of Malfurion. But in order not to die and to make it to this low HP and not die, you have to be armored. Because Harvest Golem and Bandits and other Huntress are the ones who are a threat for us. So that's how the deck works. It's all about how you position your units, and then after that you can just sit there and just watch your opponent die. And the opposite, if you fuck it up with positioning, which I've done a lot of times today as well, you're gonna lose the game. Also, levels matter. I've seen one guy who had Huntress level 11, which means he spent Valor on his Huntress slot. And I lost immediately because his Huntress was stronger than mine, and when mine died, his was still alive. Then she healed to full because of his Malfurion, and then I got shit on. So that can happen as well. I mean, it's a pay-to-win game. Don't stress out if you ever lose because of levels or if you can't make it. No, who gives a shit? Okay? That is how it's done. I'm going to show you what happens when you play Malfurion versus Malfurion, and I'm going to show you what happens when you play anything else but Malfurion while Malfurion is broken. Yeah. Ladies and gents, Malfurion versus Malfurion. Terrible name of the map, so don't throw eggs at me. I don't remember what it is. Okay, here's what we have. Here's our starting hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw Malfurion first, because we need him on the battlefield anyway. After that, we're going to throw Harvest Golem, and it's going to be perfect positioning. Watch. Yoink. And then Harvest Golem. So everything works well so far. Now, I'm going to throw Ancient of War. So now he cannot polymorph us. He's not going to polymorph us anyway, so you didn't have to do it now, but you will need this anyway, so I did it this way. Okay, here's a problem. I threw Huntress, but she's not armored. I threw her without a armored trait, without Shaman, because I didn't have gold. Watch what happens. Boom. My Huntress is almost dead, and his Huntress is actually armored. Both Huntresses died, and he tried to do something to cast something on us, but our Ancient of War took it. Again, we are throwing Griffon on the left side to take the tower, so now he has to do something about it. He made a mistake. His Malfurion is in the bottom somehow. I tried to aggro this with my Harvest Golem, but he still aggroed. He started hitting my Ancient of War, unfortunately. Nothing we can do. Okay, his Huntress is coming to me. Watch. We'll take this. Kill this Huntress immediately. And I put Armored Trait on my Huntress, which is exactly what we need. And after that, this is how you win the game. Now our Huntress is going to go to his core, and there is absolutely no way on earth you can kill her after this. Well, Malfurion is alive, obviously. Okay? You're probably not going to see it. But trust me, she'll beat the fuck out of everybody. Yeah. Are we controlling the gold? We're just controlling everything. Because he made a mistake somewhere. He pretty much lost the battles at the beginning. Because he lost the Huntress too, I guess. And we got a gold control. So the way it works, like I said, you throw it like this. Bam, Huntress and armored. Huntress and armored. And now, watch. He is going to lose the battle because his Huntress is on the stairs. My Huntress started attacking first, and that's why his Huntress died first. You know, these little things, these little fuck-ups, maybe not fuck-ups, but accidents, they actually lead to the loss. That's how it works if you play in mirror matches, right? So at this point, yeah, there's no way to... Like, this is how every game is going to look like. You make a few little mistakes, and then that's it. There's no way to recover from it because there's critical number of units by his core. Look at this. And they just, all of them are being healed by Malfurion, and there is a Shaman. So that's it. Okay? Now, that's what happens when you play Malfurion versus Malfurion. Now let me show you what's going to happen if you want to play something else versus Malfurion today while he's broken. Okay. Grommash, Hellscream. Everybody's playing Grommash today as well. For some reason, I've seen so many. All right, so what's going to happen now is pretty much we're doing the exact same thing against everybody, I mean. Yeah, terrible starting hand, so we throw in a Griffon, because we can't throw, we're not ready to throw Malfurion yet. Then we throw in Harvest Golem. It takes forever to walk to get anywhere if you play in Harvest Golem, so it's really good. He's super slow. We can throw him like right away. Now Malfurion is on the battlefield. Okay, here's what's happening. You see, he has Grommash and he has Abomination. And Abomination, I believe he put Armored Trait on it. No, he did. So here's how we're gonna do it. You're just gonna ignore. I could have thrown something to aggro these two guys and bring him here, but in this case, the tower is not gonna hit them. The thing is that if you're playing against melee units right now, like in today's meta, I totally forgot to show you the modifiers, but you all know them anyway. Like, your tower is the main melee killer in the game. Like, there is nothing better than your core or your towers to kill things like that. So I made it so that they would pass, come to my core, and my core is gonna shit on them while my harvest golem is tanking. It's very simple, very easy. I mean, that's it. That's how it's done. And we're gonna kill the shaman, and we're gonna keep going to his core. And this is the ideal setup right now to kill anything on your way. Harvest golem, huntress, armored huntress, shaman, and we don't need Greyhound, nobody cares. And Malfurion, who will heal everything except shaman. That is pretty much how to kill anybody else in the game except Malfurion versus Malfurion. It's a little harder. Okay, we throw Harvest Golem. Like I said, I killed my bandits because Abomination hits in everything in front of him. So my bandits died right away. Okay. Like I said, both of them died almost. Gromash is still alive. Yeah, I got aggroed by my Cobalt, my poor Cobalt. But that is pretty much the game. All the games are gonna end like this because Malfurion is extremely broken, super overpowered, and this is how you do it. Again, you just set up things correctly. Armored Huntress, Malfurion, and then that's it. You don't need spells. Sometimes you need to throw Ancient of War, but that's pretty much it. It's boring shit. I would suggest you not to play at all, to not get disappointed. But if you do, if you want to play Malfurion, this is how it's done. Probably a lot of people already play using this armored trait because I've played a lot against other people and they saw how important it is. By the way, the deck was given to me by Cromgon. There he is, by the way, on the screenshot right there. Cromgon, the red name. That's pretty much it. Don't play PvP this week, but if you do, this is how to do it with Malfurion. Let's see what I've come up with on Monday. Probably nothing. I'll upload something else because there is no way to play anything else right now because Malfurion is extremely is too strong. That's all.